All-Star Izzy, we in the building. What's happening? What's going on? It's your boy. What's up with it though? We on the All-Star After Hours live. My Vince, my stars. They said let's go live, so we're live. What's happening? How's everybody doing tonight? It's your boy All-Star Izzy. Welcome in. Thank you for coming over here. I just want to roll these bitches rolling on me. Yeah. What's happening though? What's going on? How's everybody doing tonight? What's up with it though? You know what I'm saying? This shit gotta be swag. You put that shit on, that shit has to be swag. You know what I'm saying? It's alright though. I'm fucking with the look. It's cool. It's cool. What's up, everybody? It's your boy All-Star Izzy. Welcome in. How's everybody doing tonight? Shout out to my vamp. Shout out to my stars. They was like, let's go live. So we live. What's happening though? How's everybody doing tonight? Welcome, 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 welcome. Welcome in tonight. Welcome in tonight. We're just gonna be enjoying ourselves. It's not gonna be a long live. We're gonna make this a bit like maybe 30, 40 minutes. I have an early morning ahead of me where we'll be getting things done. Yo, G-Man, what's up with it, bro? How you doing tonight? We're gonna be doing a early morning tomorrow. So catch me. You know, honestly, it's not even that early. It's like 12 type shit. But, you know, to me that's early. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know about y'all. Welcome in everybody. It's your boy. Hey, hit that like button if you have not. We in the building, baby. What's happening? I'm gonna take this off right now. I'm gonna put this over here. I think that's fine. What's up with it though? It's your boy All-Star Izzy. Yo, Deedon, what's up with it? Hey, look though, I'm gonna check out that Demon Slayer in a few right after this shit. You good though? I see you, Deedon. You doing your thing. Shout out to everybody. We in the building. It's your boy All-Star Izzy. Hold up. This shit stay cutting off. Hold on. Yeah. What's up? What's up? What's up? It's your boy All-Star Izzy. What's going on? Cosmic salute. What's happening? Hey, make sure y'all hit that like button and subscribe if you're new. What's up with it though? Great to see everybody. Listen, we came here. I want to make sure I speak with y'all. I got a new edit in the works. Say less. Y'all ready for the weekend? Oh, I'm ready for it. We got an early morning live tomorrow. You know, it's not even that early to be honest. It's on some like afternoon shit, but that's early to me. But we're gonna make sure we go live tomorrow. We're gonna have a Smash Bros tournament tomorrow. I'm gonna be I'm gonna be premiering that on this shit. I'm gonna make sure I go live tomorrow on some Smash Bros tournament. We gonna go live tomorrow on that shit. When is it? It's at 12 p.m. EST. So 12 in the afternoon. Honestly, I might be starting to go live around like 11:45 a.m. But like 12 p.m., 12:15 EST is when y'all gonna see me live. Yeah, we gonna go live. Listen, I'm finna be in a Smash Bros tournament coming up, so that's about to be fun as fuck. I'm excited to go do that. It's my first time going live on the Smash Bros tournament on YouTube. Hopefully they gonna fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? If anybody fucks with Smash Bros, let me know. I'll add anybody to Discord. But regardless though, we in the building. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to all the vamps. Shout out to all the stars. We in the building. Hit the like button. Hit that subscribe if you want to be a part of the journey, cause we got a good couple of nights ahead of us. Because two, if everything goes well, I will be seeing Fantastic Four tomorrow. And if I see Fantastic Four, y'all already know I'm gonna have to talk to y'all about that shit. You know what I'm saying? That shit might go crazy though. But regardless though, we gonna do the tournament and then after that we gonna do some things. Yeah. Yeah, Dita, you gonna So we gonna go live around that time. I hope they let me stream though. I'm pretty sure they're gonna let me stream. If I just go in there and be like, yo, y'all can let me stream. I'll be like, I got my shit already right here. So we just already gonna stream that motherfucker. Yo, what's happening? What's going on? Hey, appreciate you sliding through. You know what I'm saying? Enjoy your night. But regardless though, we having a good time. We're gonna be here for a good minute. Ain't nothing crazy. But one thing I promise my peoples is that we're gonna go live every day. You know what I mean? And I got a couple of times that people was telling me to go live even after July. So we gonna see how that's looking. You know what I mean? You didn't say, yeah, yo, Chico D didn't be doing edits and shit. So, fuck with that. Anybody that wanna fuck with edits, y'all should check out D. To be honest though, because I want some D. I low key think you should do some of me. Low key, like we should do some all-star edits and get that shit going. Bro, that shit go crazy, bro. Know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody. We in the building. Hit the like button and subscribe if you want to be a part of the journey. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he go crazy though. But regardless though, we here just chopping it up and everything we want to do and just, have a conversation going forward. You feel me? Yeah. We gonna have that Smash Bros tournament coming up. Hey, shout out to everybody that's pulling up in the building. You're more than welcome to hit the subscribe, hit the like. If you want to, of course. Ain't nobody's telling you what to do, but you know what I'm saying? You can go do that. Hey, shout out to my dogs. I was talking to some of my dogs earlier. We was having a really good conversation. Honestly, you know what we should talk about? We should talk about that T app. Ooh, I should have talked about that T app. I should have put that shit in the title. Who in here knows about the T app? Talk to me if y'all do. Just need some clips to do that whenever. Alright, let me know what type of clips you need and we can do that shit. Honestly, like we can even do that shit right now. You know what I mean? But yo, who in here knows about the T app that's going viral? Let me know. Cause that's crazy. Heard about it, what it is. Bro, the T app is basically an app where women are gossiping about men they fuck with sexually, or they're just basically gossiping about men. So it's an app centered for women to talk about certain men in their area and shit like that. And then what's interesting about it is that it's crazy because it's a hacker that leaked all their license and shit like that. They leaked their license number, they leaked their height, they leaked their names, and it turned to a hack. But the reason why I want to talk about the T app is because this is what shows why a game is so important. You know what I'm saying? Why a game is important and why you creating things. And why privacy is important when you're dating certain women. Because these dudes, they say, listen, hold on. Samurai says, are you a monkey? And he's laughing. No. Let Samurai do his thing. Let Samurai do his thing. This is what we got people like this as being funny. Right? So people like Samurai, right? Samurai, correct me if I'm wrong, bro. But you may be a certain person that's gonna be, you know what I'm saying, a certain way where you may fuck with a certain lady and your shit's gonna be, you know what I mean? You may get leaked out there, bro. That's basically what the T app is. The T app is a whole bunch of women gossiping about a certain thing about women, bro. That's the thing about it. They probably already know all about you. That's the thing about the T app, bro. They gossiping about your shit, and and I made a post earlier on my community post about it's really important to understand what privacy is and having game out here and dating, because if you don't, bro, these women are gonna take everything you tell them, cause most of y'all dudes want to sell lies to these women. So if y'all sell lies to women, they're gonna gossip about it regardless, bro. So they're gonna get with all the women that you gossip and try to like sell a dream towards. You know what I'm saying? And they're gonna they're gonna come up with it. And that's what the T app is all about. But a lot of the people who signed up for the T app got exposed for their address. So it's really crazy. But I wanted to talk about it because there's importance about how shit. Yeah, it's crazy, bro. It is crazy. But this is why it's really important. Let me turn this music down, excuse me. But this is why it's really important to understand privacy when it comes to dating, bro. When it comes to having conversation with women and why you want to talk to them, why you want to get between their pants, why you want to do these certain things. These dudes are just doing it carelessly. They're doing it for whatever it is, bro. They're not really, like, the thing is that they're doing it for whatever it is. Samurai, you saying easy? That's funny. Okay, so then you just reinforcing everything I say. You know what I'm saying? Oh, me too. Great to see you. All-Star Izzy, this is me too. Okay, why not? Why not? I hope everything's good for you though. But shout out to you though. Dude, I think Samurai child. Samurai might be a child for sure. You know, Samurai definitely might be a child. I mean, just the way, you know, they presented themselves. I mean, presentation is everything, but at the same time, like, bro, I mean, you know, I just wish, bro, if it was up to me and if I was really talking to men on the thing, okay, so Samurai, you a child, bro. You 13, bro. You 13. You spamming my page talking about easy, bro. What's going on? Why you doing that? Why you doing that? On some real shit. Thank you, Deedon. Thank you. Thank you. Like, what's happening? Overload is like, bro, you spamming easy, like, dude. Come on, bro. Make yourself better. Present yourself better, bro. Even if you're a 13-year-old, dude. Here you go. Yo, man. Yo, Samurai. Oh, man. Hey, hold on. That's what I'm finna do for you, buddy. I'm gonna put you on a minute timeout, okay? Come correct next time. Oh, my shit died. Anyways, but we still here. But the whole thing why shout out Chico, yes, subscribe and like. The whole thing why I want to really come on here is obviously we all gonna have a conversation. But you know, one of the biggest things is like, bro, the whole T app shit is insane though. Like, think about this shit, about like what everything is happening. Bro, if you have a lack of game and you're out here just selling dreams to women, bro, they're gonna be telling other women talk all the time, dog. But if you out here really telling women shit what's happening, like, they gonna spread that shit to everybody. And now there's an app to where things are occurring. People don't really understand the true understanding of what it means to have privacy within your relationship. People underestimate that. What it means to genuinely have privacy in your relationships. Privacy with the women that you're fucking with. Privacy with your friendships. Privacy within your family. Bro, you can have a good time, bro. It don't gotta be on that type of timing, bro. You know, gossip only spreads around because you allow it to spread around, bro. And I'm only saying that on an honest sense because, like, you have to be wary about what you spread your information towards. You know, if people are talking certain things about you that you only told them, then what does that really say about yourself? Privacy and peace, exactly. I mean, that's the thing, like, see, people don't understand what I mean when I talk about privacy is, and when I say player, I'm not necessarily just talking about men. That could be for anybody. Firstly, a real player is an avatar in this world. It's not just like this man that you see who's a ladies' man who's moving like this. No, it's not what that is. A player is an avatar. A player is a person in this world, and they're able to move off of who they are uniquely. How they look, how they act, how they talk, how they dress. Like, that's a player. But that's the step above what a player is to a lot of people. People, when they think about players, they think about like a ladies' man and shit. Okay, that can help, but like, you know, a player is a self-assured person. It's not a certain image that you see, right? It's actually self-assuredness. It's security. It's a person who knows themselves and knows how to move and operate. So when all these people talk about like when they doing these things and they sloppy with it, no true player that I know, right? Because we don't never gotta look the same, talk the same, but game recognizes game. Everybody has the same agenda where they understand that everything that they're doing is with attention, and that doesn't necessarily have to be with dating. But I only had to talk about dating because that T app is talking about a lot of y'all stroke game out here, bro. Pause, bro. It's just the real shit, though. Like, these women out here are spilling y'all secrets And y'all think, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Y'all think y'all players out here, but dude, that's crazy, bro. Listen, bro. If any of y'all got caught up in that T app, just get with Izzy, bro. Just get with All Star. Damn, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy, bro. I'm not gonna lie. And I'm only saying that because it's just wild. Like, I just genuinely wish, like, people really, truly understand the power of privacy, dog. Let me look at these comments. It's crazy. More as in privacy piece for real. Yo, Samurai, you came back better? Deedon says the leaking is crazy. That'd be bad. Yeah, bro. A lot of them be like that. Yo, Soph, what's up with it? Yeah, where you been? Oh, first, hey, yo, Soph, tell me about the Office stuff. Did you watch it? Let me know. Deedon says Samurai got the attention span of a tater tot. Yeah, Samurai, you're not looking good right now, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like, my chat is not really feeling you, so you just gotta get right, bro. I ain't gonna lie. You gotta get right. They're not feeling you, dog. Yo, hey, what's up, Maya? What's happening? Talking about I love tater tots. You know what's funny? When I think about tater tots, I think about John Heater. But like John Heater from Napoleon Dynamite. Y'all remember when he put that shit in his pocket and that motherfucker was stomping out his leg? Hey, yo! That was crazy, bro. I ain't gonna lie, like, that's wild. Like, tater tots are straight. I ain't gonna lie, like, bro, tater tots are cool, but French fries are way more superior than tater tots. Like, that's just me. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna cap with it. I started it, but work got me too beat. But like, okay though, Soph though, like, did you get to like season, like how many episodes? How you feeling about it? That's what I'm asking. You see, why can't you just? Oh, so if you just be, oh my god, yo, I'm about to just like, yeah. Samurai, you need to keep the keep on the subject. Yo, Samurai, you funny as fuck. Samurai, I ain't gonna lie, you funny as hell. Samurai, I low-key think you want to be a part of the All-Star lifestyle, bro. If you want to be a part of it, you can. Just, you know, just let you know, bro. We be on some grown shit. You know what I'm saying? But if you want to be a part of it, you need to talk to Deedon, for sure. Anyways. So the T app is crazy, bro. There's a lot of shit that's going on in that bitch. A lot of people got leaked. A lot of people's addresses, license, have gotten leaked on that bitch. And the reason why it got leaked is because, like, bro, I think there's a price that comes with what you want to figure out, because it's the T app, you know what I mean? But the thing is, like, bro, listen, bro, for all the folks out here, listen to me. You know, you can get with a shorty without having to display all that public information, dog. For real. You don't have to do all that. For real. I wish I could just, I ain't gonna do it. Straight sick of my shit. Yeah, cause not right now, so just not right now. What kind of app is that? Oh, T app. So from what I know though, cause I don't know too much about the T app, me too. But what I know is that it's basically an app to gossip about men that they fucked with. Or it's basically an app about, for any ladies that's in here, maybe you can tell me too. But from the research I did, it's an app about women talking about men and like who they are. Are they creeps? Did they smash? All like just basically crazy ass information. Samurai says I'm broke. Alright, if you broke, this ain't for you. Cause yo, Deedon, put him in check, bro. 2 times says, yeah, Who comes up with this shit? I don't know. I don't know. So, like, I genuinely don't know. That's actually a really good question. I don't know who comes up with the T. Yo, Stash, my dog Stash, what's happening? Yo, Stash, you know about the T app, bro? Can I say, man? I don't know, bro. You know, Sus says Merry Christmas by the gods, bro. By the gods, bro. Merry Christmas already, bro. By the gods, bro. Can we get to Halloween first? LOL, yeah, I heard about that shit play. Listen, bro. We talking about that shit right now, but that T app is crazy. Hey, y'all make sure y'all say what's up to my boy Stash. He in the building, man. Yeah, my dog talk about some Merry Christmas, bro. What's happening? My dog Samurai is out as well. He's psyched out, bro. Nah, but that's crazy. Like, whoever created that app, I'm telling you, they making mad money off of that bitch. I'm telling you, they making mad money off of that bitch, bro. Like, they made coins. And you know, all the people who signed up for that T app, that gossip app, bro, everybody's location got leaked, bro. That's the crazy part, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, that's why it's so important to have privacy in dating. Do you see what's happening? Like, motherfuckers think this shit is cool and sweet until something occurs, bro. What is the cost of what you want? Sus says, you see the new trailer for Hellraiser game, it looks fun. Nah, I ain't never seen that. Add the link into it, Sus. Ban for ban? Yo, Samurai, you gotta chill, bro. Yo, Dina, you gotta patrol Samurai, bro. You gotta patrol Samurai. Yo, Nathan, what's happening, player? What's up with it, man? What's up with it? Yeah, but that whole T-App shit is crazy, though. Them motherfuckers got leaked, dog. They got leaked. Their location got leaked. Their height. Even their height, bro. A motherfucker out there is 5'3". Listen, bro. Listen. I ain't trying to make fun of the height. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, bro, like, yo, there's information out there that's getting leaked like crazy right now just because people are gossiping. Do y'all know how crazy that is? Nah, like, on some real shit, though. Do y'all know how crazy that is? Because a shorty was gossiping about you, her information is out there and so is yours. All because you did something. Do you realize how important privacy in game is, bro? So important, bro. Like, why do y'all want these women to know who you are? This should be, oh my God, I'm getting frustrated, bro. I ain't gonna cut. The trailer has nudity, so warning, LOL, if you do see it. Okay, cool, that's what's up. I fuck with the Red Band trailers. They be showing the real shit. Yeah, how's the stream been? Nathan, the stream been straight. You know what I'm saying? We just been chopping it up about the T-Up. If you don't know about that. He said, bro, I'm mom 5'3". That's crazy, bro. That's short. My dad is 83 height. Yo, yeah. I can't even, you know, Samurai, I'm not gonna read your comments no more, bro. I'm gonna just let Deedon read your, like, just talk to you, bro. I don't even want to talk to that shit. I ain't gonna get it, bro. Like, that shit is... Anyways, bro, this is all I'm saying. I just gotta laugh at this shit. Just give me a second. I only have to laugh because I just... Come on, dog. Come on. Let's get back to reality. Let's chill for a second. Let's relax. I get it. You want to talk to some shorties. Yeah, they fine. But let's realize what you're doing it for. Like, you know, a lot of these dudes don't have control over what's happening downstairs. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, take control of that shit, dog, for real. Shout out to my dog, Zay Mafia and his motherfucker. What's happening? Chico says Izzy face when homie said Merry Christmas. Yeah, bro, I couldn't believe it. Cause I was like, damn, I'm trying to get to Halloween first, bro. Or Thanksgiving. Like, what's happening? You like, Sus says, I like your room color. I have a similar color too. Appreciate that, bro. Royal Pepper's the one. Hey, shout out to my boys, Zay Mafia. Make sure you'll say what's up to my dog, man. True, yeah, those Zimmer inside. Yeah. My shit keep fucking up, bro. Hold on. Let's turn that shit down. Anyways, dog. Anyways, we in this motherfucking thing. My dog B3. There it go again. Listen. Whatever. This shit pissing me off. I ain't gonna lie. Hold on. All I'm saying, though, is if y'all fucking with some women, all right, bro, I'm not gonna deal with this no more. But if y'all fucking with some shorties, don't end up on the T app, bro. Honestly, the shorty should be. I gotta laugh, bro. I have to laugh. I gotta laugh, bro. It's so funny. I'm just saying, bro. If anybody ends up on the T app, she should be afraid that she ends up on the T app. Like, that's just how it should be. Like, you should not be afraid that she gonna spill your secrets. You know what I'm saying? She should be afraid that you might spill her secrets, which that would never happen with a real ass man. I'm just saying, bro. Like 100 though. 100 though. Hold on. Hey, Zay, comment real quick one more time. My shit about to get leaked. What you mean, bro? Yo, D, chill, bro. Hold on, though. All right, bet. Say less. Shout out to my dog, Zay. You know what I'm saying? He been here for a minute. Comment another time. Show them what's up. My shit, how you, Ozzy? Yeah. I like the minimum 10 feet tall. What the fuck you talking about? You know what I'm saying, bro? They multiplying. Hey, let them multiply. Did remember we talking about the mod tryouts is happening now. Show me what's up. Nathan says, LOL says you trying to date the Empire State Building. Subscribing like, yeah, do that. Grim says, appreciate that ism, dog. Yeah, for sure. Shout out to my dog Grim. I hope everything's stuck, buddy. You know what I'm saying? If you got any future questions, just hit me up privately on that. You know what I'm saying? Hit me up on that, so we can have more conversations. But you also gave a great conversation earlier though. You Zay, we had a really shout out Charlie too, because he was in there earlier. We had a really good conversation though. Nah, fuck with that. I fuck with that because there was some real honest conversations coming in there. You know, a lot of people not really that honest though on some real shit though. A lot of people not that honest, so I fuck with that for real. I appreciate all the mods. Yeah, shout out to my mods. Hey, listen though, if you mod it up, just know that you can have an honor badge, and you gotta make sure you know what's the due diligence. T app B3. We talking about the T app. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers be on the T app, pillow talking hoes and shit. Like, bro, that's a sad ass way to go. We not on that. Yo, DMI, great to see you again. What's happening? If my name pop up on T app, they gonna try to flop me. I mean, that's how I gotta be. Honestly, if my name was on the T app, bro, like, I think that would be intentional, low key. I think that would be on some shit to market me. I'm not gonna lie. And of course, yeah. Do I sound like conceited? Fuck yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, if a shorty did that, I genuinely don't think a shorty would put you on the T app if she doesn't want to promote you though. You know what I'm saying? Cause like, you know how there's such thing as like bad press and good press? Like, even if somebody's hating on you, that's a good thing. You know what I'm saying? But if a shorty is fucking with you, right? And she like, and you know, look, hey, you too, fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? But you fucking shorty good. You do your thing. You know what I'm saying? They might promote it well. And if they promote it well, they're only marketing you. But a smart woman, I'm telling you, and I'm telling y'all this from real experience, a smart woman is not gonna promote you, bro. I'm just on some real shit. She gonna give us some recommendations though, but she ain't gonna promote it. She's not gonna promote it on the T-App. Promoting on the T-App is crazy though. Cause she trying to sell some property And if you try to make a ban on me, shorty, you best believe though. Let's see, hold on. Yo, y'all stupid on this bitch though. Samurai talking about some, we are not horses, we are humans. Samurai, you fucked up because you supposed to say, we're not horses, we are into the dash. That's how it's supposed to go, player. DMI says, yo, I ain't getting no mod. Yo, DMI, you just gotta show your consistency, player. That's all it is, bro. Grim says, most definitely we're gonna break it down in the server. All the same is going. Yeah, for sure. It's not in tune for YouTube right now, but we gonna have to do that definitely again. Just another conversation. Yeah, bro. For some reason, my side of the live is slow. I don't know what. How mods do we have in here? I don't know. Yo, Samurai talking crazy. Yo, shout out to my brother Boxing. What's happening, man? What's happening? But yeah. And that's what I'm saying, bro. If a shorty is putting on you on the T app, you either are like, firstly, you're a manipulator. You're a motherfucker that's like manipulating bitches and like you trying to get your way, but they caught you. Or two, she's trying to help the business. So we gotta really get with the program. You know what I'm saying? There's so many ways to really get around this whole T app shit. You know what I mean? Like, we gotta really figure out what you trying to do with the T app. Because the motherfuckers on the T app is getting exposed in this motherfucker, bro. Like, there's some real shit that can come out of it. There's some real money that can come out the T app. You know what I mean? Hey, y'all make sure y'all say what's up to my dog Boxing. Shout out to all my mods in this motherfucker. Yeah. Of course, Boxing. Hell yeah. Nathan says, I try to be consistent to get mine, but my YouTube notifications have been acting up. I received them an hour after they started. And there's no thing wrong with that, Nathan. The thing is, so like, my thing with mod, I think about like pause, but escorts. I had to say the pause though. But what I mean by escorts is like, I just like, sometimes, okay, so the more we get bigger, the more we keep talking and conversing with people, motherfuckers just gonna come in here crazy. Cause Samurai is wild, but Samurai chill. But so like imagine Samurai times 10. And like I'm gonna need people to moderate that as I'm speaking on what I'm speaking, cause I'm not able to see the chat like that. So that's what I be on that, you know what I'm saying? Like that I look for that when it comes to mods. Cause I can't see everything sometimes. I just be in my zone. You see, look at this right here. My dog Zay Mafia just said subscribe and hit the like button. Listen, you want to be a mod, just show the consistency. Tell people to like, tell people to subscribe. You see people coming in, just that's what I really mean by consistency. Yeah, you can show up, but showing up is just what, 25% of the job? I mean, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying you're not gonna get paid. Hold up though. You might meet some shorties around here. I do got shorties coming around through. You know what I'm saying? You can get with some shorties, and I could put you onto some shorties. But one of my biggest things is making sure that we gotta support this shit. Listen, I'm about to hit 1K followers in the few though. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what's gonna happen, but it's gonna happen. But like once that shit happens, let's go crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I'm telling you, once this shit hits 1K followers, this shit's about to blow up like an anomaly, like a volcano, bro. But I'm not even saying, of course, to hype myself up, but that's just like part of the algorithm. I mean, that's my mentor. Shout out to Afi Kingdom. That's what he was telling me. That's what he kept teaching me. He's like, bro, once that shit hits 1K, bro, like, I mean, obviously, I don't believe in that whole what we see. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, we rare when we come around with a character, but not everybody can think on that same alignment that we think, or people just in general, of a character, of who they are. Because once they start seeing that, it's about to get crazy, bro. I'm telling you, bro. And we just got here. That's the thing. We just starting to get here. And once this shit gets crazy, this gets crazy. B3 says, I've never heard of that app before. Yeah, B3 is some bullshit. I think it's some USA shit. I ain't gonna lie, cause most of their apps was like, or like most of their driver license shit that was getting leaked was in USA, bro. But it's crazy though. You know what I'm saying? Let me look at these comments. Yo, when do you usually stream? DMI says. Um, really around this time. But tomorrow I will be having two lives. I'm going to a Smash Bros tournament. Catch me live. I'm gonna be earlier, maybe 11:45, maybe like 12:15 in the afternoon tomorrow. If you don't catch that, I'm gonna be doing a late night. I possibly will be going to see Fantastic Four. And if I see that motherfucker, just best believe we in that bitch. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, share the live. We want more people on the All-Star Lifestyle. You already know the vibes. Yo, DMI, you want some weird shit? Hey, Zay, appreciate that. Because that was crazy. I ain't gonna lie. I just looked at that. That's actually wild. There you go. Yo, these deleted messages is insane. Yo, DMI, bro, you about to be out of here. Like, what you doing? This is crazy, bro. Izzy tell chat oh yeah. Izzy tell chat about the new Stars versus Red Pill. So excuse me, let me go ahead and pin this real quick. I'm gonna get to everybody's in a second. Make sure y'all hit the like button and subscribe, share this out. But we're gonna be doing a weekly conversation where I'm gonna be doing a Stars versus the Red Pills. And if you're not too familiar with the Red Pills mean, it's basically just a bunch of people who come together to complain about a woman's nature, essentially, right? They basically believe that women have more power than men. And my perspective is that we have more power than women, but not in a bad sense. I'm not saying that we're like in this more superior, we gotta belittle women. I'm just saying that we don't have to make our reality over women. We can choose our reality. We can create our reality. But most of these guys think that they have to do what they need to do for this thing to occur. So we're gonna be doing a weekly thing of the Stars versus the Red Pills. And if you may or possibly know somebody who's, in that type of time, and then let the star know. Cause I'm with it. Yeah. Damn it, DMI. You were just doing so good earlier. Now you getting timed out. Come on, bro. What's up with you, man? Until next time, Joker. What Zay said. Dina says, I know a lot of Red Pills. Well, you're more than welcome to tell them to come through. But, I come in peace, but I come in peace with conversation. And I'm willing to speak on things. Shout out to all the people that's in the building. We in this building. What's up? It's your boy, All-Star Izzy. Yo, Soph, you still in the building? I don't know. I think so, friend. Oh, you good, bro. You don't gotta rush nothing. Nothing is a rush. We don't gotta force shit. We just, as things build and as things occur, I just want to make my stance known. And I as we move, you know what I mean? We just make sure that we do what we do. Damn, DMI, come on, bro. You're doing very well. Why we gotta do this now? You gotta get timed out, bro. Come on. We got the ladies in the building, bro. We ain't gotta do all this. Deedon says, I'm gonna go edit a bit. Anybody got requests? Hey, listen. Anybody got requests, make sure y'all hit Deedon up ASAP. He already did do 2 edits for me. That shit was tough. No, I'm fucking with that. That shit was tough. We did that Tokyo Avengers. I seen that Demon Slayer. I'm gonna repost that. I'm fucking with that. Shout out to my dog, Dina. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to all the people in the building. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to your boy. Anyways. Nah, but yeah, shout out to everybody. Anyways, but that's what I'm saying about the T-app, bro. You know what I mean? I think it's just real important and why you should have game and privacy when it comes to who you're dating and who you're talking to. Every person that was, I'll guarantee you, every person that was listed in that T app did not have game, was not understanding what the importance of privacy was in dating. These people are here getting leaked, bro. 100 though. If you don't, all right. It's crazy, though. If you're not able to show an example of leadership or show example of what you should be showing the lady, bro, she's gonna be leaking shit, bro. You know, like there's in the contrary to belief, dog. And I see these messages. I'm gonna get in a second. But contrary to belief, a lot of these women are out here leaking things for these dudes because these dudes don't know how to create or lead a relationship, dog. This is why this is important, because they're out here talking real, certain privacy business, bro. For real, though. Like, they're actually telling real, genuine business of what's happening behind the scenes, the intimacy. That's why people, I've been seeing some videos, which I'm gonna have to go on live about now, because now it has my attention. But about how dating is dead because the T app happened. The thing is that it's not about the T app. It's not about it's not about the T app. It's about the man and woman. It's about how the man is going about the certain relation, what they're creating. People think just because they're exploiting certain privacy information that dating is dead. No, it's about the person who is running that and allowing this shit to happen. If you got game and leadership with what you got going on, this would never occur into the sense where privacy, what we have going on, would never be leaked on social media. And if it wants to be leaked, she's telling you to leak the porn between both of you and her. You two relax. Shout out to Coach Yo. He told me that he told me to tell YouTube chill. It's real though. That's real. 100 though. What Boxing said? I'm looking up real quick. Hold on. Nathan says they help keep things running. Yeah, he talking about things. You know what I'm saying? How he go crazy? Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah. Yeah, All-Star ladies coming soon for sure. D-Dan, until next time. DMI, you good? You good? Good. Cause they gonna time you out if you do that. What Nathan said, bro. Yeah, bro, but that's just real though. That's just real. Yo, Joe, what's up with it, man? How you doing? Shout out Check and P. But regardless though, bro, just regardless of everything, you got game, you know what's going on, bro. You not finna just. Women are not just gonna exploit you just to exploit you. They're not gonna gossip to. Even there's that speech of women gossip just to gossip, right? Okay. But that doesn't mean a woman is gonna gossip just to gossip about you, because it just takes the man who it is individually for what's going on. It's not just I'm gonna take this and run with it. It's about who I'm dealing with, and if this shows me I need to do this, then I'm gonna do it. Because the only way, excuse me, my apologies. But if a woman is gonna run with that shit, it's because there is something that you're showing her that she needs to run with. And here's the thing. I'm gonna be 100 too. You can be a good man, like you can fuck with her, right? You could still be worth gossip. The thing is that I like this conversation a lot. When it comes to gossip, women gossiping about you, because women can gossip about you, even if you're not controversial, you're not a bad manipulator. You know what I'm saying? You can be a real man, and women will still gossip about you, but not in the way that you think it is. Because when people think about gossip, they're thinking about what's bad about this person, what's really what it's really about. But if a woman gossip about you in a positive way, they can gossip about you in a way where they're talking about your positive traits. They're talking about what's good about you. They're talking about the life that you may have to speak to them. Talking about the leadership that you have going on with them. They're talking about in a gossip way where they're protecting your image. Ooh, hold on. Let me talk. I just thought about this shit, but this is some real shit because, listen, bro. I've had a lot of women do this for me personally. I've had a lot of women gossip about me. Yeah, I mean, I ain't gonna cap. The world spin around. Guess what? So I do. But at the same time, though, when a woman genuinely fucks with you and you fucking with her, you're not trying to exploit nothing. She will also want to protect who you are as well. She's just as she shares herself with you and you share yourself with her, she's not going to show that you're this hoe or whatever. She's gonna protect your image because she fucks with you. And that's a side people don't see. People see that people are exploiting this person. On the other side, you don't see that people are also being protected on who their image is. And it's not protecting their image, right? To be like, oh, there it is, ho. No. Just as Zay just said, it's the value. She sees the value in this individual, and I love that about him. So I'm going to show and I'm going to display a conversation of his value. And I'm also going to protect who he is intimately because he also protects that about me intimately as well because he's not running his mouth. You see, this is why this T-App shit is is fucking crazy because these people are gossiping. But when a woman fucks with you and a woman enjoys you, she's not going to display anything that happens intimately between y'all. Because this is when it comes to that part of the value, as Zay just said. Bro, people talk about the gossip, again, negatively, but what about the gossip positively? She's going to speak life about this individual that she likes and enjoys. And it doesn't even have to have sex already. It could just be in the sense that I enjoy this man's character. This is what it really comes down to, though. This is what I've been preaching, but let's keep preaching it. I enjoy this man's character. I enjoy who this man is regardless. I enjoy what he preaches. I enjoy his leadership. I enjoy how we speak. I enjoy the atmosphere he brings me in, the presence that he brings. Even I may have been a little bit taken away from it, but I like this for what it is. I enjoy him. Sure, he may have been, you know what I'm saying? He may have been fucking around, but guess what? Because this is a man of great character, I'm not going to display anything negative about who he is. This is the positive and negative effects of being an individual who could be positive and influential as a man going forward. It's some real shit. Shout out to my dog G-Man. What's happening? Let me look up real quick. Boxing says when can we get a Silverbacks times Stars collab? Hopefully very soon. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get some shit like that set it up. There's been some talks and conversations about that happening very soon. So you know that's just gonna happen. And when it occurs, just know we on the map. You know what I'm saying? Not just for myself, but just when that collab occurs, we up there, 100. DMA, great to see you. Yeah, facts, B3. Hope you behave. Nathan says, no matter what you're going through, remember God is loves constant. His guns. Okay, cool. Box also says that woman protects your name. Yes. Yes, bro. Yes. You see, a lot of people deal with women who gossip. They don't deal with women who protect. Like, people are always thinking about, okay, yes, as men, we can protect and provide and shit, but men and a lot of people don't realize that women can also protect that man too. And not because he's vulnerable or scared, but they can protect him in the sense that, listen, he ain't got nothing going on. They fuck with who he is. So they gonna keep that to themselves, bruh. That's deep. The woman that protects your name when you're not even in the room, that's a star. It is a star, and it's protection, and that shows a true impact on who the individual is at the characteristic of the man. You see, the thing that I've been promoting, and it's very deep to a lot of individuals, and I'm going to get to a lot of the comments, just give me a second, is how impactful a man's word is and leadership is. And it doesn't have to mean in the sense where we got to be on this super deep type of conversation. No, it just means that how we speak to each other, what we say, as a man, what can that bring in the individual reality that we're dealing with? Because as a man, bro, and what we're creating is our reality. So who what we have around us is the impact that we're also bringing for ourselves. You may not think that may be too deep, but it's exactly what it needs to be, and it can be effortless, and it can be a flow, and it can be a good time, because at the end of the day, we are the gatekeepers of reality. So if we're not going to be the gatekeepers of reality, or we're not going to take ourselves as that serious, we will see what comes with whatever it is. And the thing is that women will want to protect those type of men with that type of character, though. And see, that's what separates the thing with the T app versus the ones who's on there versus the ones who's not. I guarantee them shorties that's putting the motherfuckers on T app, she's fucking some dude that's they fucking, and then he's watching her post a certain dude on that T app, and they laughing at his ass, bro. I guarantee you that. 100 though. 100, bro. Yo, Moon, great to see you. Sohab says, yo, Izzy, there you go with that hat. You already know, bro. I'm all about this swag, player. I'm all about this swag. Yeah, definitely hit that like button. You already know what's up. Yo, shout out to my dog, Afi, in the building, man. Y'all make sure y'all put some stars in the chat for Afi. Hold up. Yeah, make sure y'all put some stars in the chat for Afi. G-Man says, real man, keep that house safe. You cooking, always and forever. Afi, always and forever. Hey, make sure y'all tell Afi to pull up on my podcast again, dog. We gotta run to part 2. We gotta run to part 2. Yeah. Hey, man, make sure I shout out, hey, big shout out to Afi, though. You know what I'm saying? Big MVPs, big stars. Y'all make sure y'all tell Afi to pull up on the podcast again. We gotta hit that part 2 again. You already know. You already know. If you see 1 star, you best believe you see that 1 star with Afi. We in the building. Yeah, DMI, have a good one, though. We in the building. Yeah. Anyways, though. But that's what I gotta say about the whole T app and shit, bro. That's just what it really comes down to. A woman's gonna protect a woman's gonna protect the real man's image, bro. No matter what it comes down to. And the thing is, this motherfucker can be so down bad, but the way she feels about him, it don't matter. She gonna fuck with that shit for the rest of her life. She'll go against her fam. She'll go against her friends for that. And the thing is not necessarily just making her feel some type of way. That can help you. Hell yeah. But obviously, it's about being a man of character, being a true man of integrity. It's not just wanting to make women do this for you. Like, this shit can occur, but if you can't maintain it, you're not that guy. To truly maintain, like, for women to truly, make that happen, and for you to maintain a certain thing about yourself, you have to be who that is as an individual, as a character. You know what I'm saying? You can't just think yourself to be that way. Everything in your reality has to make yourself to be a part of that. You feel me? Yeah, we are going to the solar system. We going everywhere, bro. We going everywhere. Yes, sir. Shout out to everybody, though. It's your boy, All-Star Izzy. Hit the like button if you have not. We're going to go up to an hour. So we got about 7 minutes. If you got any questions, if you got any comments, any engagements, let's go ahead and talk about this thing, man. But just regardless, bro, that's a lot of things I learned from my experience. Just for that, you know what I mean? That's a side that a lot of people don't touch when it comes to people not understanding what it's like for women to protect a man's image. Because a lot of people think the other way, where a man has to protect a woman's image. A lot of women out here protect a man's image, but it's not in the sense where, like, they have to do it. It's just that they want to, and they love that. women fall in love with the act of wanting to protect a man's image. But it's not because they have to, it's just because they love who the man is. And when there's love and when there's feeling and when there's action and passion behind it, trust me, bro, she's gonna just keep going forward with it. I mean, that just comes with who the main character is though. Because a lot of people think that it can take the looks, money, and status and shit. It don't matter about what the looks, money, and status is, bro. It's about who the individual is at the end of the day, and I guarantee you that 100%. G-Man says true. Zay says, what's your thoughts on the sharp? Send us, put me on game about that, Zay. Because to be honest, I'm not really in tune with that. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not too in tune with that Shannon Sharp shit. I ain't gonna, bro. I don't. And this is gonna go for everybody in the future. And I would appreciate if those can actually bring me to earth sometimes. I don't be too much in what they got and what like people got going on. Like everything that I be talking about and speaking on really be on some real life shit. Whether I'm dealing like real life, when I'm with women. Sometimes I can come across shit. But sometimes I'm not engaged too much in the world. So if you can bring that to my attention, I would love to get my on that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. What's happening, Ace? What's good with it? Y'all don't mind Ace? He crazy. But anyways, yeah, there's some things I'm actually gonna be bringing to life about performative, because there's a lot of performative men out here, and I want to talk to those performative ass men, the matcha drinking ass motherfuckers. I'm gonna talk to your ass, player. Zay says a woman filed 50 million lawsuit sexual assault. Pause. Hey, YouTube. I'm only a translator. A woman filed 50 million sexual assault, and he settled for 10 million. Holy shit. Well, based off of that, if that's the truth that really came to light, then obviously when it comes to that, bro, there's a big lack of game, and there's and also I don't respect that, because a man who and I'm gonna talk from this perspective, but a man who has a platform where they can get thousands to millions of views, and he has a shit, but he's also displaying a certain way. I don't respect that. But this just goes to show, bro. You see a lot of people, and this is what I was talking about with that red pill shirt earlier that I had, is that there's people that there's celebrities, there's people with money that talk that game, or they got money or whatever, and that people think that they can get whatever they want. They get all the types of girls. You don't know what's ever happened behind scenes, bro. That's the thing. People don't know what's happening behind of what's occurring. Like, they don't know what Shannon Sharp really did. Some people don't know what these artists, celebrities really got going on. Sure, they got money. Sure, they could spend some bands. But what is the cost of that, though? Like, why are they doing it? There's a lot of... Listen, bro. I'm going to save this for another time. Anyways, there's a lot of celebrities out here that's fucking women for money, bro. Like, these people don't genuinely have confidence, dog. These people don't genuinely have things that's going on for them. But what I have to think about that, I think that's weak, bro. I think that's weak, and I'm very sad for the people that actually may have looked up for him, Because I'm pretty sure there's some people in his family directly. Fuck the outside world, bro. But, like, we got to look at it like, imagine the people that's in his circle. Zebra Cake, I was just thinking about you. Pause. But I had a Zebra Cake earlier. But anyways, I'm always thinking about like what people I think, like his immediate circle of people, and what they're doing and what they're thinking, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's an embarrassment. I do not enjoy that. And the fact that you even had to settle for that much. Come on, bro. Like, we had to really think about who are we trying to look for as a masculine figure. It don't matter who the individual is. Look what they got going on. It don't matter how much money they got going on. Look what they got going on. Look how much they trying to pay these women, dog. Like, what we doing? And most of these people are out here idolizing these individuals. And sure, okay, a part of me can understand that. Oh, yeah, because I get it. Oh, my God. Oh, yeah. Fuck all that, dude. Look what they genuinely have going on. Like, use your lens, use your eyes. Don't use your eyes of what the society wants you to look at. Check out what's happening. Because that's some weak ass shit. And even, right? Even even if there was a place for like this wasn't correct, this wasn't really real with Shannon and Shorty, as a man, you need to be able to understand where you're getting and what you're getting yourself into. Is that too much pressure? No. Is that too much? No. You need to know what you're getting yourself into, bro. You have to, like, bruh. It's easy to get shit out of men sometimes, dog. Not like real men, but like just men in general. Because a lot of men don't really know what they're worth. A lot of men don't really know what they got going on in life, bruh. And like sometimes they just go with what's right. They go with what they feel is best. And that's not okay. That's not okay, like, bruh. Please be wary, bro. Please. Cause this shit and Shannon Sharpe is only just an example. Motherfuckers and companies, this can happen to you, bro. Stop fucking your coworkers. 100. I'm going up. Let's all just link up weekly and get our credit right and take over the world. 100, Ace. You have to protect the brand of you all times. 100, Zay. Nathan says, make sure to like and subscribe. 100. Never take the image of a man. No woman will ever want to. Ever, especially if she love you. A woman, bro, women, and the thing is like, when I say love, I mean like love the character of a man. You see, that's game though. Because when people think when a woman loves a man, it has to be what he has, what he provides. No, like when a woman loves a man, it's the character of the man. It's the leadership. It's the shit that I'm displaying. The things that I'm giving out outwardly by what I'm saying, how I'm moving, what I'm doing, what I'm thinking, what I'm leading, how I'm moving this way, what I'm saying for this, how I can be spontaneous at this plan, move over here, how I can even flirt with her on this end, but also be serious on this end. That's the character, the shit that shorties be loving. You know what I'm saying? Not the shit that we gotta have. We can be fly. You know what I'm saying? We can be fly. We can be cool. You know, we can be cool. But you gotta have character, player. Like, you gotta know who the individual is. Cause that shit's never gonna last if you don't know, bro. I can't stress that enough, bro. Yeah, what Nathan said. A says, bro, fuck him. To me, they're already invisible. Let's link up. Yeah, for sure. Shout out Zebra. Peace. Yeah. Nathan says, when is the stream ending? Cause I haven't been almost 5 a.m. I'm about to end in a few, bro. I'm about to end in a couple of minutes actually. But I just been on that type of timing where we just really didn't talk about it. Shout out to my dog Zebra, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, you know what I'm saying? I just had to speak on that really quickly. Let's go ahead and actually, you know what? Matter of fact, if we don't have any, you know what, let's end off like this. If you got any Q&As, if you got any questions, go ahead. But if we ain't got no questions, spend some stars in this motherfucking chat, man. Spend some stars in this shit. Boston says, make some donations to keep the stream going. Yeah. Let's get some stars going in this bitch. Put some stars in this shit. But yeah, bro. Always remember that a woman will never tarnish your name, bro. A woman is never going to tarnish your name if she fucks with you. Let's get some stars in this bitch. Flood this bitch with stars, bro. Flood this shit with stars. Let's go. That shit going in the background though. B3 says, do you only wear designer? Depends. Depends. What you mean, Ace? Yeah, let's get some stars in the chat. Shout out to everybody in the building. It's your boy All-Star Izzy. We got in this thing. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my dog, Boxing. You know what I'm saying? You're more than welcome to donate if you want to. But you already know, we in this motherfucking thing. I'm here for y'all. Y'all here for me. Put a question if you got some questions. If not, we can keep it moving. Shout out to my dog B3. I only wear designer if I want to. Shout out to the Cartier. Shout out to my dogs overseas. Shout out to my jeweler. I appreciate you. Remember, we're going to be doing weekly shows. We got things going on. You know what I'm saying? We got stars in the chat. Why the mustache so thin? Because my hoes like it. Yeah. If we ain't got no further questions, we can keep it going. Hold on, though. B3 says, is one word responses and emojis a bad sign? Depend on what that type of response is. And what y'all talking about. What Zay said. Hey, yo, Ace, take notes from what Zay said, player. Let's go. We on a surge. We on a surge. Just keep spreading them motherfucking stars in this bitch. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Whoever got questions, just keep going. Hit the like button. Share this motherfucker out. Listen, we almost to 1K in this motherfucker. I'm telling you, once we hit the 1K, we're out of the solar system. I'm telling you, we out this bitch. We about to make our own solar system in this motherfucker. But yeah, that's what I gotta say, B3. And honestly, I really want to know more, but that's just me being a curious cat. And what you're really talking about. Like, it depends on what it is. But if it's a continuous, one word type of vibe, then, it may not be what it is. You know what I'm saying? Zebra K said, hell yeah. Ace, let me see your stars. Where your stars at, Ace? Where the stars at? I ain't gonna lie, this low key is shade. Share this to a friend, need a game. Forever 21 is in the building. I used to shop over there hella times. What's happening? It's your boy All-Star Izzy. We in the building. If you ain't got no more questions, we can go and get up out of here. But if you got more questions, spin that motherfucker. We can talk on any type of time. Y'all let me know. Y'all trying to dip? Or we going? Or we staying? It's up to everybody in the building. Yeah, I fuck with that, Nathan. I fuck with that. I fuck with this. I fuck with all the stars. Nathan says we can stay if you want. Listen, I'm only staying if y'all want me to stay and if y'all got questions. And if y'all ain't got no questions, your boy gotta go. Yeah. Yeah, I'm here for y'all though. Whatever y'all want. Boxing says when the stars are out, the hoes come out all the way, all the time. Firstly, I want to say shout out to my ladies. Yo te quiero mucho. I appreciate y'all very much. Shout out to all my ladies though, for real. Because y'all be putting on, bro. I'm going to be hunting with y'all. I started out with 95% males and 5% women, bro. You know what? Let's do this. Ask your questions. But before I get to them, everybody guess how much percent of women I have right now. I'm gonna be if you guess it, I'll tell you. But y'all probably won't guess it, bro. I have the crazy. How the bitch wanna rally? Bitches really wanna be. How much percent of women y'all think I got now? And this is just real talking though, because I started out with 5% women. Nathan says 62. Okay. A lot of time he a lot of the time be getting short responses to topics, but others more could be. Oh well, if Shorty doing all them short responses, fuck all that. Wait, hold on, B3, that's the Shorty you want? Let me ask that, and then talk to me. Man, share this shit out. Tell people to like this shit. Let's get a 20 likes in this motherfucker. Listen, we hitting to that 1K. Hey, y'all think we can hit 1K by the end of this month? I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm a little delusional. So I believe I can. Celtics, ask your question. B3 says, ladies are always welcome in the galaxy. Oh no, Boxer said that. B3 says, what made you came up with the stars? When I was younger, I was always fascinated by the galaxy, bro. Like I always looked up at like in the sky, and I just believed I just believed in that. Like that's basically what I can say. To be honest, when I was younger, I don't really know my thought process at that time, but I just knew like we had a correlation. You know what I'm saying? And when I think it was like third grade or fourth grade, I had a signature with a star at the end of my name every single time. And it carried even to today. Every time I sign papers going forward, I've always had a star. I don't give a fuck what they say. But that's really what it is. I just had a correlation. I just love it. And I just think stars are sexy. You know what I'm saying? Sexy is what sexy does. Ha, ha, ha. But anyways, we got to get this motherfucker to 20. Okay, Nathan says 62, 83%, lower high. Yeah, Zay Mafia says 79. That's good. Is it between 150 or 51? 1? Sexy little aliens for sure. Hold on, let me see. 37%. I'm gonna say like 68. I believe I do. Every time Izzy goes live, it's an all-star game. Okay, so I have about actually 45% women now. 45%. But that's really crazy compared to how much dudes I be having in my shit. Pause. But like 45% women to 5% is insane. You know what's bro, you know what's beautiful, and I wanna say shout out to my ladies though. Like this is a little tribute for y'all. You know what I'm saying? I just wanna say shout out to y'all because a lot of them be supporting like a mother. I mean, fuck this shit, bro. This shit piss me off. But like a lot of them be supporting like a motherfucker. Like they be going crazy. So I want to say shout out to the shorties for real. Celtics says meeting long distance. Okay, so you retracted your message. Okay. Celtics, if you have a message, let us know. Danny, what's happening? The women be in the bushes most of the time. They do. You know. And I fuck with it though. I love it. I love when women play hidden. You know what I'm saying? I love when they do that because, you know, I have a lot of women that do that, to be honest. It's actually funny as fuck. It's actually really funny. I don't know why they do that though. Just talk to me. Just message me. Listen, even if you play this back, shorty, you know I'm talking about you. Alright, because 9 times out of 10, you're going to do it anyways. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all hit the like button. Let's get 20 likes if you haven't did it. Boxing says, Star, how do you battle Rise Block? The one thing that I battle with Rise Block, firstly, I don't battle at all. So that's one of the biggest things. But with Writer's Block, I just have to live. And that's something I'm learning as an artist, because I'm like, you know, as I make music myself, or art in general, I just have to live. Like I can't think about what I want to do, if that makes sense. Like I just genuinely have to do something, and I just got to do what I want to do, what I'm followed to do, and experience things. That's what helps me with Writer's Block. right? Or even if you do have writer's block, you also do, and this is something that helped me to make music or just to like do act on certain topics is to say like, why am I like why am I blocked from what I'm doing? You know, I question myself. I don't shy away from that. So I ask myself like, why am I not wanting to write? Like, why don't I have inspiration? Or like, let's say my inspiration was from being with certain women. All right. And let's say that's not happened that time, but then like, where can I get my inspiration from? And then, you know, I learned that part of like, why am I having my block? I get to the root of the problem for me. But I also I have to experience shit. Like I find a lot of pleasure in doing spontaneous shit. Not just to say like I gotta go out and do things, but like spontaneous and like doing things in a certain routine and what I got going on. You know? And I find a lot of pleasure in that. So that's what helps me with writer's block and being able to talk about what I want to talk about. Like I've actually been doing very well on writing and creating music because I can genuinely speak on shit, and I'm not afraid to say what I gotta say. Like I think when writer blocks occurs, I'm just not wanting to speak on what I need to speak on. You know what I mean? I'm just I'm kind of like hiding away from that fact, and if I can give myself as a person and artist to speak on a certain information on a topic, bro, I'll go so far. Zebra Cake, have a great one. Shout out to everybody. Thank you guys. If y'all not here, thank you guys for being here. Hit the like button, subscribe if you're new. We on the road to the top. Listen, we in the building. Um, yeah. B3 says, what is your members only content gonna be once monetized? Ooh, I can't talk about that right now though. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like once that members only shit happens, bro. Look, bro, we're like, listen, it's just it's gonna be just deeper shit though. Like it's gonna be deeper shit, honest shit, women involved. You know, we're just gonna really get into some shit. Cause I barely just scratched the surface though. That's the thing. Like, I believe everything that I'm doing right now is barely scratching the surface and just having fun. I'm just DJing. I'm just pause. But you know what I'm saying? I'm just having fun with it. But like once the full monetization comes and the members come, things are about to shift into different gears, bro. On 100 though. Like this shit is about it. Yeah, exactly what Boxing just said. All-star quality game. On it's just it's gonna shift into a whole different bag. It's gonna be a real exclusive VIP type of party, like for real. Because the shit I even talk about is different, and I'm not even trying to put myself on a pedestal. Like I know I'm like that, but the thing is that like, bro, when gems are real, gems have a price with it. And the things that we'll be talking about further in the members only, everybody involved will be successful in all avenues, and I know it. I just, I'm happy as hell talking about it. I'm gonna just keep quiet, but that's all I can say though. I'm just really excited. As an artist, how crucial it is to write poetry. I wouldn't say it's super crucial, but if you want to learn what it's like to who if you want to learn what it's like to learn who you are, hear how you sound off beat, you should do poetry. Cause sometimes you can only hear how you sound on beat. But like if you want to just go off script and do something spontaneous, learn poetry is very good. I actually want to host. I want to host a talent show on here, for sure. But I think it's very well. Carl says I'll never have members only. My channel would never be members only. Okay. Well, that's you then. That's 100. I mean, if that's you, then that's you. But shout out to Carl. Welcome in. But look, though, if we ain't got no further questions, though, make sure y'all hit that like button if you haven't hit that like button. And you're more than welcome to subscribe. But regardless, though, if there's no more questions, we can go ahead and move on. I do got to wake up in about, 6 hours? I think so. B3 says, Carl, a certain content you put on members only. If you don't want, though, that's up to you for sure. 100. Boxing asks, question, are you a poet or the poem? Both. I am both. As I create the poem, I am the poetry that comes with the poem. I am the words that is on the scripture. I'm the scripture that was able to allow the words to come onto it and to be bled by the words. Because I want to make sure what I say isn't a curse, but it's a blessing when it comes to what I need to occur in this moment. Because the words that I say has to be potent, because I know there's a knowing in what I say. And I take in what in my mind as a potion. 100 though, I am both. I am both. I am the poet and the poem. But the reason why I am the poem is because as the poet, I reflect the words that are onto the poetry. I am on it for what it is. You know, I bleed what I say. I bleed what I put out. That is a reflection only of me. 1,000. Danny asks, how do you build momentum with your goals? Well, firstly, I would say just make sure you put do. But Danny says, how do you build momentum with your goals? I like this question because it's not as simple as people think. But what the question is, for the answer for it, what I do to build momentum with my goals is I make sure that I have it around me at least. Like, I make sure that I see it every day somehow, but I'm also actively working towards it. Like, I'm doing small steps. One thing that I advise is taking 1 grain of salt. Eat a piece of salt, just one time a day. We don't need too much, for real. We don't need to get bloated out in these streets. We just need 1 piece of rice, bro. So I just say, just take that 1 piece of rice and just keep that momentum. Because as I'm learning and as I'm growing, it's really just about what comes every day. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything that I do to take that step forward. And that's what really builds the momentum. And firstly, you got to be the first person to build that momentum. You know what I mean? You got to be a person worthy to yourself to build the momentum of goals. Like, a goal is a goal. Everybody has a goal in this world. So, like, what is your goal? And what can make your goal the goal? You know what I mean? And that's when things get personal, real, and passionate. And that's how I got really into my shit. Because I don't see the world, bro. I see this right here. I don't see the world. I see my hands on the world, bro. I see my hands on the world. I don't see the world. I see my hands on the world, bro. But that's what I say for building the momentum for the goals. Just keep that pushing for real. You know what I'm saying? And just step by step. But just also too, Danny, you are the beholder of the world. And please realize that. Please. For anybody in general, like, bro. And I say that with love. I say that with love, bro. Carl says no one appreciates me. Carl, expand yourself. Yo, Carl. Everybody in here is giving you positive affirmations. I would like for you to come back and explain yourself as to why you don't... Excuse me, hold on. Let me look back at that shit. I would like for you to come back and say why you don't believe no one appreciates you. I want to break this down. And we're not gonna make fun of you. I want you to come back and just be honest in why you believe that, because that doesn't make any sense to me. But I want to actually talk to you. But no one appreciates you. Okay, there's a lot to even break down in those 4-5 words. Boxing Ass Star, when you hit 1K, will call lines be available to chop it up, ask questions? Let me go ahead and pin that. Because yes, Boxing, that's exactly what's gonna happen. As soon as we hit 1K and we're getting monetized, I will be doing Q&As. I'll be doing call lines. And I'll be doing open, I already do the collab StreamYards and shit. But I'll be doing that, because once that occurs, we're all able to have a conversation together. Hold on, give me a second. Carl says goodbye. Carl, I wish the best for you, bro, but you have actually just wasted my time. But, you know, do you? Because we were just about to have a great conversation. And I believe you would have if you were able to go along with it. But you just low-key just wasted my time, bro. Let him know. Let him know. Because there's going to be people like that. There's going to be people like that that's not going to want to, you know, maybe progress. Maybe you're a little bit shy, right? Maybe you're scared to talk about what you need to. But the thing is, yeah, it's not Zay. The thing is, though, you know what gets me, what's crazy is like people are so confident in talking about their flaws. But once a motherfucker asks them why their flaws are what they are, people get shy. But people aren't shy about what they believe is bad about it. That's what gets me. People get shy about their negatives. People are confident about their negatives, but they're shy about what they believe in. Very crazy. But that's just the world. The world is yours. The world is, but listen, sometimes they don't even understand. It's fine. And it is what it is. Carl, we wish the best. You've seen what they said. Honestly, I don't even want my stars, I don't want my people to waste their time, waste their words no more, to be honest. They already gave you enough words of encouragement. We don't need to go back and forth. Fuck all that. All right? If you was about it, you would have spoke on it. And I'm going to keep this up so people can see it too. And it's not to make fun of you, but it's also just to show, bro. You know what I mean? Why be confident about your negatives, but can't be confident about your positives? Or what you're embarrassed about. I'm confident about what I'm embarrassed about. I'm embarrassed all the time. I still do it, though. Dave says confidence is silence, insecurity is lie. It is. It is. And it's a damn shame, but it is what it is. So, Carl, thank you for being here. Your thoughts are your reality. It is. And I want to applaud everybody here, because every single individual that was commenting, that was talking, we're giving positive affirmations. And I respect every single one of those, because I do the same thing for those who don't believe. But we just seen what it's like for those who may not believe it all the way. But you know what? That's fine. Let's get some stars in the chat. It's your boy All-Star Izzy. Hit the like button if you have not. I'm finna be out this thing, man. Listen, I appreciate y'all. I fuck with y'all. The stars that shine to the galaxy. We in this thing. Excuse me. B3 says, why reach out your hand and then remove it, Carl? Thank you, B3. Thank you for saying that. You want answers, you ask questions. You don't ask questions if you don't want to answer. That's what I'm talking about. Let's flood this motherfucker with stars. Some people are not ready for the shine, bro. Some people are not ready to shine bright as the stars that we are. Listen, we got some more shows. I will be live tomorrow, early as a motherfucker. Be a part of it. If you're not, I'll be a part of it later. I'll be going live later. I appreciate the stars. We in the motherfucking building. Remember, to shine within is to shine without. We in this motherfucking thing. And remember, you have a voice for a reason. We in this thing. Let's get out of here. Until next time.